All right, guys, we are at day 4, and I can't believe I've made it this long, and I think I'm going to make it to day 7 unless something crazy happens. So I'm really excited to be at day 4. For me, it's a hallmark because it is over halfway now. So I'm counting down the days, and that is really motivating to know I've made it this far. As you can see, I'm bundled up in my favorite cozy blanket. I have had some of those chills, especially when I'm just sitting still, which is normal according to the experts. It's a normal part of fasting, even though it's in July. I think what I read was that the blood all goes to more to the core of your body, and so your extremities can feel chilled. So I just really wanted to do a quick weigh in before we go to bed, and I am at 138 was what I weighed this morning. The cons, the negative things about today were that this morning I didn't have that wonderful energy that I had last night. I did wake up with a feeling slow, kind of sluggish, and a little nauseous, but it wasn't as bad as yesterday morning, and it wore off quicker. So I took my time getting ready again. I feel like if I could have timed this somehow and not had to go to work and could have just taken my time getting up and slept when I needed to sleep, that would have really made it a lot easier. But that's not my life. So as the day wore on, my energy returned. I felt like myself. I really didn't think about food much. So that was great. And the pros were I do feel like I have more energy than I have had, especially the first 2 days. So, but sometimes the energy has been a little jittery. Felt like I've had like too much caffeine, almost too much, where it's not a positive energy, it's more like a nervous energy. That may be me, but I did notice that exercising, I did a video and I did the low impact version of it, and both times that seemed to bring me down to a better energy level, and I felt much better after doing that. So I'm definitely going to keep exercising. The best time for me seems to be in the evening. Right now, I feel good, and I don't really need to eat. I think I feel nice because I know it's the end of the day too, but I don't feel that tired. So what I might do is, if I can't go to sleep, I might just get up and not try to force myself to go to sleep, because that's what's been so frustrating. I did take a nap today. I've been taking naps every day, but sleep has not been great. And that might have been the sole reason I was sluggish this morning. I still don't feel that amazing high in clarity that people are talking about, but I definitely feel way better than I thought I would have felt. So I'm happy with that. I really have learned that educating myself is priority. So if you're thinking about doing a fast, you really need to educate yourself, because I can imagine that all of these weird symptoms that I'm getting, like the chills, just the different feelings that you get, the taste in the mouth, I can see how that would make me panic and just stop, because I wouldn't know for sure if that's normal, what's going on with my body. And I'm really glad that I know where I'm at each phase. And I have the book that explains a lot of this stuff is very normal. The times I get hungry are still just when I see a picture of food. When I see a commercial, somebody eating food, when I hear people talking about going out to eat, that's when I start thinking about food. At one point, I felt like one little hunger pang, and I thought, oh, it's time for me to get something to eat, like in a flash. I had that, what I normally would think, and then I realized, no, I'm fasting. But it came and went, as soon as I said, oh, no, it didn't overtake me. So I did want to share one thing my son said to encourage me. He has been doing his salads and every day to join with me in solidarity this week. So that's really sweet of him and encouraging. But he said, when I told him that seeing the food on ads and various places would make me crave them, he suggested that I look up images of moldy food and gross food and just nasty old food. So I thought that was funny. I haven't done that. I don't really want to look at old food either, but not a bad idea. Maybe a good experiment to try. I have not tried bone broth yet. I'm going to probably try that for the next 3 days because I think that might help me with the refeeding on Saturday. But I didn't want to drink it unless I felt like I had to. But now I think I'm going to sip some Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. All right. You guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me, and I will talk to you tomorrow.